Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is on his way to the United States. He's expected to meet President Donald Trump in Washington and discuss the next phase of the ceasefire in Gaza. Netanyahu is the first foreign leader to meet Trump since he took office for a second time.
The decisions we made in the war have already changed the face of the Middle East. Our decisions and the courage of our soldiers have redrawn the map. But I believe that working closely with President Trump, we can redraw it even further and for the better.
Let's bring in Laura Khan for more on this. She's in Jordan, Amman, because the Israeli government has banned Al Jazeera from reporting from Israel. So the first foreign leader Trump is meeting during his second term. How is the Israeli Prime Minister's visit to Washington being seen in Israel first, and what are people hoping for?
Well, first of all, we'll look at the captives who are being held in Gaza, their family members, and also the extended allies with them as part of the Bring Them Home Now movement. They've been holding protests in Tel Aviv. And they really want to put pressure on, not only on Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, to essentially get the second phase, negotiations into the second phase of the deal done, but also to thank Trump. Many of them said that, he was part of the reason why they have this ceasefire deal in the first place after 15 months of protesting to try to get some sort of negotiation, some sort of deal underway. But also they said to essentially try to continue into the second phase. And that's because we're expecting the release of around 20 more captives towards the end of this first phase, but there are dozens more captives. All of those alive and men under 50 are expected to be released in the second phase of the deal, and negotiations for that begin on Monday. But as you mentioned, Folly, Netanyahu is now on his way to the US. He'll be meeting with Steve Witkoff, the US envoy for the Middle East. Now, first of all, Witkoff said that he will then speak to negotiators from Qatar and Egypt about the stages of this deal and about what Netanyahu has relayed to him. Essentially, he'll be relaying the Israeli side of the plan, but he's not yet sending negotiators out. And then he'll have a breakfast meeting with Trump on Tuesday.
Okay, thank you very much, Laura, for the moment. Laura Khan, live for us there in Amman, Jordan.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.